Good afternoon, VC. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. What you having for lunch today? Thank you so much, Christopher, for stopping by as well. What's in your plate today? Yesterday was Sunday, Monday. Well, Sunday, Tuesday. Um, Today is something else. Please remember to double tap the screen to light the live when you come on in. What's going on, VC? What's in your plate today? Let me see if I can put out something. Same thing I had yesterday. Okay. Being an adult can be so challenging. I don't know how we as children envisioning getting older and wanting to become an adult, big man, and don't know what adultship come with. Because trust me, I would love for someone to take care of me now. Just say, Casey, sit down and relax. You don't need to go to work today. Just ensure that you wash the dishes, spread your bed, and take care of your clothes. What do you want to eat for dinner later? I say, oh, I want some mac and cheese, I want some fried chicken, or I just want a salad. Yeah. And then that's it. That's what your parents do for you, you know. At the time, you feel like, oh, it's the worst thing ever for you to tell me to go wash plate every day. Yes, Christopher, I'm at work. So this is what I do. I started doing to take 30 minutes of my lunchtime to do a live, talk about whatever. Mostly it is health related or motivation. So, right. So, just to help with my watch time as well, I am making that extra effort for my channel. You know that success come with um with work. You're not going to envision or dream about something and you're just going to drop in your lap. You have to plan. So my strategy is what I'm doing now, and I will share the results at the end. But it is something that I would have started, and it is working for me. You've been I know, right? But I'm not able to show my face. Tell you what, when you come on a Friday evening, I'm more comfortable in showing my face, and on a Saturday. Yeah, on a Saturday and on a Friday evening, I do that. But at this time, no. And if I go on the outside, the internet does not pick up well outside. So I'm sorry about that, Chris. Perhaps Friday, if you're available, you can come and to see who you talk. Well, you would have, who you're talking to, but yeah, on a Friday, on Saturday. Are you at work today? And oh, you said that you have some salt mackerel. Oh my gosh. A long time I didn't eat that. VC made that for me in the storm. I love salt mackerel with dumpling. And the salt mackerel must have a lot of tomato in it too. So, I love my salt mackerel. And you know what I started doing to put coconut milk in my salt mackerel. So yeah, that's nice. So what you having it with? Dumpling and yam and them something there? That's what you having it with, Chris? Also, your family members, I did that and was able to monetize my channel. Okay, lovely. That's lovely. Yes, I do that too. I do that. I do that. I do that. I do that. Maybe my pool is not as wide as yours. But yes, I've been doing that. And I was looking on my, well, the path, the trajectory, Chris, to say that I started posting videos in September. People may see you on YouTube and then think that it is all dull and pretty and nice and all of that because it looks that way. But behind the scenes, you have to do a lot of work. So, starting September, you have to have the subscribers. So, in subscription, in December, I was at my 500 and 500 and little. And then 3 months' time, well, within the 6 months, December, January, February, March, I was at the 1,000, over the 1,000. So that is something I can, and then that's 6 months, and then at the end of the year, I was like 2,900. So I believe that at the end of this year, I should get there. But sometimes it's always, as I stated, it is trial and error. You may want something, you want to succeed in a particular goal, Chris, you have to try. You try this, it works for you. It may not work for me. I'm going to try something else. And if it doesn't work, then I'm going to go back and do something else. So, yeah, I am doing what I can do at the moment. Hi, Kali. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live when you come on in. Double tap to like the live. No, I'm having it with rice. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. They have Jamaican stores over there too, right? But perhaps it's not the same. I don't know if you're experiencing that, Chris. But whenever I travel, the food that I cook a yard, it's not the same. So they having the food overseas and similar to Jamaica, when I cook it there, when I eat it there, it just does not taste the same. So I don't know. I cannot understand. You just stick to what you can access. But yeah, things are not the same. Even when I cook like at my house and to go other places to cook, it is just not the same. Is the seasoning okay? Is this Carl? Thank you so much for stopping by. So guys, if you're hearing me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons and I speak about my weight loss journey too, hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica. So let me know if you are familiar with Jamaica as well. And you're saying that it's the season. Yeah, me think so too. Me think so. But that's another thing too, Carl. Because I'm in Jamaica and I cook at my house and to go at another yard and cook. It's the same pot I'm using, same recipe, everything. And even the same season, but the food just does not taste the same as how I would cook it at my house. Please, I don't know if you know, but if you don't, it's those. And in the new year, you have to start. Okay. Well, I am aware that, you start losing time. But the thing is that you don't lose it all at once. I I don't want to experience it, Chris, but what I've heard from others who would have gone through is like they start losing hours, but not completely. So they lose some hours based on the videos that they would have posted within that period last year. So yeah, but I don't want to experience that. Thank you so much, Carl. Thank you. I'm working. And one way in which you can assist is to play out the playlist. Just run the playlist. I have a playlist there with all my lives. So that is something that you can do to assist. But the thing about it doing is the family, friends, they may be excited for your achievement, but they are not willing to go through the process with you. So you spoke about asking persons to play it out. Unless they want to, a part of me, yes, I try to pitch what I'm doing to others, but they have to have a, an interest in doing it. It should not, well, I am not one to force anyone to do anything. If it is that you want to support me, I believe you should support me genuinely. In the forcing, I don't have, I don't know how to explain it. That's just not something that I is a part of me to do. Yeah, but I am trying. And as I mentioned, not every family member is going to see what you do and, you know, is interested in what you do. But it's funny because when you are at a particular level, they are the same ones who are going to say, you know, I know that person or this and that with that person, whatever the case may be. But to go through the process, Chris, not everybody is going to want to go through the process with you. A lot of persons going to be are welcome the achievement, but not so. Okay, you're there for over 30 years. Whoa, so your body meant to that then, man. That's a long, that's like almost my age. Chris, that is all that's close to me. That's a long time. That's a long time, man. That's a long time. Okay. They did the same to me. My children laugh at me. One of my sons rolled on the girl laughing at me. Now I'm smiling. Exactly. Yeah, because they just can't see. And that's the same thing I was talking about the other day. That alignment is so important because when two persons come together with the same vision, and we know exactly how to go about in achieving that goal, it should not, and less problem too, because I'm going to think about my vision and you're going to think about it too. How is it that you're going to support me? Just like your kids, they can't see your vision, but you can. And that brings forth faith because the evidence isn't there, but we can see it. You understand mentally. But it's so important for us to believe in ourselves first, because if you weren't self motivated, then you'll probably be thinking as though your kids will think of you or thought of you then to say, say, I know, star, maybe a foolishness to true, I'm not going to do this and whatever, but you believed in you, which is good. And now you said something great. You are now smiling at them. But I guess that too will motivate them to believe in themselves more in whatever goal they want to partake or to achieve in their life. Them first have to believe in themselves to achieve that goal. So that probably could be a motivation for them as well. Okay, you come 1991. That's a long time, Chris. The time they were me there at primary school. In a bubbles and clip. Me in a bubbles. Oh my gosh. Mm, that's a long time, Chris. Long time. Long time. You're fully adjusted to the culture then. Mm, fully adjusted. Do you visit here often? Yeah, long time. Then time that can you imagine? Then time that sometimes I don't know if you think about it that way, but when you work with others and you hear them experience and, talking about the things that they used to do and all of that. I say, when that? Because so sitting them used to chat about, and my parents, when they're talking about their past, they talk about what them used to use a bag and what them used to use as shoes and something. I say, can I really imagine that? But life would have caused that now. We are right back to basic. We have to carry pan pan way and go a river go wash. We have to carry pan pan way and go a river go wash now. And we have to sit down out and do and play jacks and marble now. And use things and make skip. All of them something there. And it's funny, the other day we were planning an assignment and how to reach, and the team and I were talking about, just entertaining the persons where we're going. And one of my team members said that, that we could play Ludi and Chinese skip and Jackson, them something, them Miss Clark. So me I say, yeah, but then again, me say, no man, education for them because the young ladies here, they don't know what name Ludi and Jackson, Chinese skip. So it's like education, nostalgic um type of experience we're going to have with them. But in the same breath, we are, you know, educating them about the culture. So yeah, once every 10 years I'll come to Jamaica. My dad asked me to visit more often, so next year is a possibility. Okay. Yeah, once every 10 years. I guess most of your family is over there, so you probably don't have a big of a reason to come back to Jamaica so often, but meaning that your immediate family. But yeah, your parents, it's not enough, and this would have caused us to think about it more too, because we just telephone and texting and all of that video calling, it is not nowhere shape or form comparable to you being there in the presence. Nothing compared to that. So I can understand if it's just to sit and talk and just to build some memories and all of that. Yeah, you can really build solid memories over phone. I'm thinking while I'm speaking, I can't recall building solid memories over phone. Me build solid memories in person. Oh, you only have daddy out here. Okay. And daddy doesn't want to come by you. Maybe that could be arranged for him to come and visit you too. Yeah. Okay, I passed through. Thank you for pass through 5G. Blessings and guidance. How you doing? Figures don't have big eatings over there. Well, it's next week. The next week kind of thing. But thank you, my darling. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well, though. Yeah. Much love, my darling. Yeah. And the eatings, you say a big yamins. For me thing, and the eatings and yamins. I saw go to Axel. Oh my gosh, girl, when you come over here, come and do me that. Mm. You come and do me that for. You can know when some people then something they try to play on you, like and play on me. Then all the nice things then, yes, sir. Yes, definitely. I understand. But if it's even one time a year, and you see what I've learned from life, just appreciate the moments that are available to you. Trust me, every single moment you get to appreciate or to get to spend with people that you love, just appreciate it. Embrace it to the fullest, because trust me, in the blink of an eye, just snap. You don't know when. you are going to be erased or when something tragic is going to happen. So whatever you are able to do now, just do it. Just do it. Yes, exactly. And me like take pictures. Me no know, me like take pictures. Me tell you, say the simple things are blessings, you know. Like the other day, someone was talking about how me smile. And me frightened to see that that is something that would have, motivate someone to do better, to think about themselves differently. Taking photos, I never know say taking photos was so impactful, because when I started taking photos, everything me just say, watch I say look good today. Snap, let me give you a snap, or every event we have, we just take photos and create albums. And I find that everybody is in the picture taking thing now. And even with me, like when I sit down and look back on the stuff that I used to do, and Google has this thing to show you what you did last year or even 5 years ago on this day. You know me, I say, wow, I saw me did look. I saw me did look. Or watch me agreeing with it or something, because sometimes you're so sad or you're low or whatever, and when you get those memories, it really can help to uplift your spirit. So yeah, sometimes that's what helped me, looking back on the photos, reminiscing, and just giving thanks for the persons who are with me still. Yeah. Yes, priceless. Indeed, I just said that I wish I could go home to visit, to sit with. You see, 97. Look at that. Look at that. Me not have any, have no more space. That happened to me too. And God has been so good to me. So me get one for my birthday. So I'm trying to build a catalog on this one that I have here. But you can get the memory thing, the memory SD card, and put it or save them on cloud or on another device on your computer. So, but yeah, that happened to me too. I got a bigger space, and then after I purchased this, I realized I could have buy a phone with a bigger space for the same money. But it is what it is. But girl, photos are what helps. It helped me. Helped me a lot. Casey, hoping you will be monetized soon. Okay, pushing to do. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much, Chris. I believe I will. I believe I will. But you know that, space on phone. Yes, and you know that in Jamaica the thing is different from the setup, or the platform is different from from the other parts of the world. So definitely my sister VC, she's monetized, and she would have shared that, yeah, she put out nice videos on content around Jamaica and stuff. But it takes her up to 6 months, 3 to 6 months to get paid, because we don't get any perks. Nothing. So we depend a lot on persons watching all the ads and stuff. And if you not have the will to do it, then well, I'm just saying based on my observation, you have to have some love for what you do. It can't be because of just monetary support you are doing it. It has to come from another place. And if you're in Jamaica, that will drive you crazy. And you know that persons who are here, they do have other jobs that they have to, pay attention to as well. So it's not that you're giving up your job to do YouTube full time, where you have a lot of time to plan and to create videos and all of that. It's different. So this is something that I'm doing on the side, and it's something that it's my divine intervention with Christ, because I didn't do this. The Lord did it. And I know that with everything that he's in, he will make a way. I will continue to do my best to do, videos, to do my talks and all, and just allow him to lead my path. Yeah, I know that whatever I set forth, according to his will, he will grant it unto me. Hi, Chris, I chat. Sorry. Okay. Okay, my darling, 5. She said, I don't know, 3 months or 6 months, you see? No man chat more. Because I didn't love Jamaica. It would be, yes, that's what I'm saying. If you never do it, a person who are just doing it for the money and all and the hype, it's not going to cut it. You're going to be mentally drained. And even though without being monetized, we all can attest that sometimes we put out the video, we spend a lot of time in doing the video, and then when you look, you see you get 5 views, 10 views, or whatever. It's demotivating. So can you imagine being monetized and doing that? And it kind of hit me another way too, where I see persons with like, let's say 10,000, what you call it now, subscribers. And then when you look on their videos, they're getting like five views or 10 views, and that just look a certain way to me. So I'm thinking, is it one quality you're looking for, or are you looking for the quantity? Because you get the quantity, but really, by observation, something is off there. It's just like you doing an appraisal and giving the person a high score, 90%, and then when you look on the comment, it is different. Like, that not make no sense. The two should match. But as me say, you have to have the right mindset to do whatever you're doing in this world. You're right. At the moment, most of my students are asking me why I haven't been doing videos. I have put full-time jobs. So, yeah, you have a full-time job. I can't do so much because they are questioning me to do some traveling. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you have to, and that's the thing too. You just have, it's trial and errors. That's what I was saying, and you have to be creative. Well, industrious community too, because sometimes, you can just by observation assess your channel, see what persons really look or view most, and then just continue to do videos of that nature. So you find that when you're going to work, and sometimes we too, we go through stuff. Sometimes we're really not in the mood to turn on a camera. I put on my face, It's like, yes, I turn on the camera. Sometimes they're not in the mood to show my face. Sometimes they're not in the mood to talk, or you just want to focus because you're going into an environment that you just want to go in a particular way. So, yeah, thinking about it and doing it is so different. So different. A lot of people, they see the things, they envision it, they fantasize about it, but trust me, if you're supposed to go through the process, it's a different ball game. You just say, no, Sam, I don't want that. Not at all, because you have to get up early. In that case now, Chris, perhaps you have to get up a little earlier, think about what you want to speak about the night before or within that time, and just set up your thing. And some persons, it's kind of a little different for them, because when they do their videos, they don't have to do a lot of editing. But trust me, the editing aspect of it can be a bit challenging too. And especially when you're using devices like my friend 5G, she used device that happened to me too. Me using the device, so many videos on the phone. The phone has no space. So it limits me. So many things. So many things. But if it is that is your job now, if it's your job, then that's a different ball game there. You have to Make it your point of duty to do these things consistently. Put out the videos consistently. That's what my sister does, She does travel content of Jamaica. So, and funny, she do travel. She can travel, but she can sit down and talk in business. She don't, they sit down to do lives. She's not that type, but she'll do the traveling. Same here with the editing. Our veranda views. Thank you, my darling, for stopping by. Guys, please double tap the screen to like the live. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider. That's a kind gesture of you to do that for me today. Tap the bell to subscribe. I'm a actor. Can I? Okay. You want to do it now? I am doing. Okay. Okay, great. That's a very good niche there to do. Nice. Person love that. They love to see different parts of the world. And Jamaica is so beautiful. And that's a beautiful name, Veranda Views. Yeah. That's beautiful. Me say when you come at town and have no veranda, You know what they call it? Well, yeah, some houses in Kingston, they don't have no veranda, they have porch. But country people, they used to veranda. You sit down by a veranda. I see everybody business. But yeah, veranda. Even like that's a good thing too, a good name, because if you should ask the person, like some young children, what is a veranda? Some of them don't know veranda. And I could ask my audience to check. Okay. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you, Chris. Let me see if I can. Me soon come out of here, Sure, me take my time a little later today. But whatever help you can render, I really appreciate that. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me see. What's the thing? Let me see. Thank you for persons coming on. KC, Eddie, thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Yes, yeah, man. And what you can do, Veranda, is to send comment under one of my videos, so it will be easier for me to come back to your channel. So that's the best way to connect with each other. Comment after the live. Just go under one of my videos, anyone, and leave me a comment. I'll definitely come by you. It's easier because sometimes I type in the names and it's not coming up. So do that for me, please, and thank you. Oh, yeah. Yes. So where in Jamaica are you, Veranda? Where in Jamaica are you? Guys, let me know if you... Thank you, my darling. Let me know if you use the microwave. And how do you take your lunch to work? Do you buy lunch or do you take your lunch? Do you cook your lunch and take it to work? You cook your lunch and take it to work, or you buy lunch? You're in St. Catherine. Okay. Okay, great. St. Catherine wasn't badly affected. Yeah. You see, when me realized to Chris, when you said that a lot of persons, they will come on your live when they hear your voice. But mostly they come on when they see your face. So, I find that is so. But not all the time I'm able to show my face. I don't eat meat, so mostly cook lunch. Great. Great. I want to get to that stage someday, Veranda, because I tried it for a month. I stopped eating meat. Well, that was a little experiment for me. But afterwards, I felt so good. So light. And for persons, I speak about my weight loss journey. I was overweight, obese. I would put it, perhaps Jamaicans, we are not going to put it that way here. A lot of persons appreciate you being thick. I say, yeah, thick as this, blah, blah, blah. But within myself, I know that I wasn't healthy. It wasn't something I was appalled of. So I knew that I had to do something for myself and my health. And I stopped eating quite a few stuff. So I stopped eating late at night. I stopped eating, I stopped eating butter. So you don't have butter bread, butter pan crackers. Me no eat butter. When make the experiment about baking and stuff, that's once in a blue moon, I stopped drinking juice. So I don't buy the juice that them putting out there. I don't eat that. Well, I don't drink that, sorry. And a few other stuff. Well, rice too. I cut down on the rice. I started eating more bulgur. And just intake more water, fruits, vegetables, and portion my meal. I do my intermittent too. So I eat every 12 hours. And yes, I've lost a lot of weight, over 32 pounds, and I'm feeling great. Great, great, great. I don't eat. Okay. Okay, great. Been 3 years now. If you're not careful, can get boring. Yeah, yes, that is it. But like me say, me consume a lot of those stuff like lentil, beans and greens and them something there. And yeah, and a lot of other meats is just once in a blue moon. Like, holiday coming up, I'll eat my oxtail or curry goat. Yeah, basically, but mostly chicken and fish. I eat now with beans and vegetables, and I'm fine. And tin food. So I eat a lot of sardines and tuna. Yeah, and I love my tin mackerel rundown. Yeah, that's so. But me trying. And that's the thing, you see, you wanting to make a difference for yourself. It's not that you're putting yourself on a diet. You are changing your mindset. So if it was that I was just thinking about what I'm going to look like afterwards or whatever, it's just a project. No, this is not a project. This is a lifestyle change for me. So I'm not going to go back there. It's going to take me out. I don't know. Maybe something drastic would have to happen for me to go back. And I look on it and I say to my child, to my son, I have a son, he's 17. And I'm saying, boy, long time we no buy tongue. We hear them advertise tongue on the radio. And I say, hear them know about one package for one mix. And I say, hear them talk about that. Look how long we no venture into no tongue. So yeah, so it's just a mindset, and with everything that is happening, if it is that way, I don't have juice, I don't have to drink juice with my thing, I can conform easily based on what I would have started doing from then. So, and I think that's a blessing. I still eat some types of fish too. Okay. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And even you can use I use the lentil to make burgers. That's my burger. Sometimes but me still eat regular burger, chicken burger and stuff, you know. That's once in a blue moon too when me claim, yeah, when me claim so me I treat myself. That's how me used to satisfy that decision that I'm giving myself a little treat now. Casey, giving yourself a little treat. Get me a chicken burger or a fish burger. I mean, no, it's not no treat. It's just me wanting that. As I said, sometimes it can get a little bit boring, Veranda, but yeah, that's what I do sometimes. Very rare though. Very rare. But guys, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank goodness for stop by today. I am going to get back to another chapter of my life, honestly, because I live in the van and go and got no bills. I get to treat myself a lot. Whoa, that's a new lifestyle. So it is a mobile van or it's just um one of those type. I've never heard of that in Jamaica. I've seen it in the States, but I've never. Maybe people are doing it in Jamaica, it's just that I'm not aware. But yeah, okay, that's nice. I saw me see this video with this man in the tree house. Me say that man is a genius. I love to be around those persons with, incredible mindset, persons who can create and do things, invent and all of that. Persons who are educated in a way that, you can sit down and learn from them. So that man Billy Olsen at the tree, and just like you, him create channels where him get water so him don't pay light bill. Him have solar panel, him don't pay light, and him plant up in place enough to buy food. And I say, oh my gosh, then type of people that want around me. Me want people who can make my mind go in a different place. Not just the norm, you know. Big up, it was mobile. It was mobile, but I am doing okay. Okay, great. Let me tell you guys. So 2019, I was surgery on cancer, so not eating meat is almost for me. Yes, I saw that video, Chris, but I didn't know that you stopped eating meat. Great. Great, that's great. And that's the thing too. I don't want, it's like how I can sit down, as we say, I like to be around persons who are well learned, put it that way, who have experience and exposure. You can get knowledge from them. I listen. So when I hear about your ordeal, I don't want to go in it to experience it for myself. Me hear what you say, but what you go through, and as best as possible, if me can start to do things in my life to prevent me from getting there, best believe I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. So I know whatever I'm doing, it is not in vain. No, it's just me doing it. So, okay, great. Yeah, you saw that too. Yeah, 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 yeah. That one is amazing, man. And I never know that, persons in Jamaica do that. Maybe other persons are doing it in Jamaica, but it's just, where I'm not aware of, just like you do in the van. So, yeah, very, very, very creative. People have to think about themselves now, think about their life. When Mr. Self, just generally thinking about what you want for your future. Because All of them stuff there what we are do every day. We don't need to be doing all of that. We don't need to be buying food for thousands of dollars when we can start to grow our own food or to prepare our own food and all of that. I think those things are treat. And just the other day, someone was talking about him putting wife on dates. They go out on dates every quarter, and and like I was having a conversation and the person brought up that and he said that right. So me I say of course that is right. Why is it that something is wrong with that? I wouldn't want my partner if we're thinking about having a sustainable life together. Why is it that me go want if you take me up every week and carry me out on dates when we have other things to think about? We are going to sit down and think like mature individuals, mature adults. What is it that we need to achieve within the next 10 years? And how are we going to work towards it? Not to live up like what society say. Me have to dress up and go out every day and you have to go spend. I know me, when your money don't have to with money, it is going to go down in someone else's pocket. So we definitely don't need that. That's my take on it. And the gentleman was saying, why is it that you need to take out your wife every single week? Some people can't really follow that statement, but it is what it is. I agree with him. I would not mind at all. Once we're working towards something, no problem. Just tell me, say, babes, we are work towards this, and I saw me work with you. But no come tell me no. You give me no fairy tale to impress me and then next 5 months down the line you're gonna left me. What is this because I can't manage? Yeah, I true me have peace of land for plan. Yeah. That's you. Me love my woman. As she sometimes say, yeah, we don't have to eat out today because she know we still not. Exactly. That's a very brilliant mind. Yes. And those are the things you look for. You look for people character. You don't look for their attraction. Because those things fade and you're just trying to keep up with what people saying is right for you. You're supposed to know what is right for you. And we cannot go wrong once we abide by the principle of Christ. That's our handbook. We cannot go wrong. We cannot. So I know what I'm for, and I know what I can cope with. And until then, I will continue with the mindset that I have. Until Christ say, Casey, and so, then we can, think otherwise. But yeah. And a lot of people with backlash, because me remember one time I got a change of job and the person saw that my salary increased. The person started to ask if me not go change my apartment. Mind you, changing the apartment, I would have to pay more bills, including rent, light, water, and something. So all of my little increase would have go towards paying um people bills. I mean, I say that no make no sense. Why do I need to earn to pay someone else? That makes no sense. But as me say, you have to know what you want. I try not to eat out. Last year, I came to Jamaica, went to a Chinese restaurant in New Kingston and got, okay, my God, ended up in hospital almost. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Yeah, wow. And that's exactly, yeah, you see, that is it too. Me try my very best not to do that. Sometimes nowadays I have a friend of mine and I think that's a way of helping her too. She tends to go out on dates. You know, she's my mentee. So that's something that she does just to feel what you call it now, appreciated in a way, and to get alone time to speak about the things that are bothering her. So we go on dates. So every month we go out to go somewhere and eat and sit and talk and all of that. But apart from that, I don't, and I don't believe in it. I know some persons may think about it, but in the same breath, I really don't care what people think about what I do. More money, more problems. Exactly. That me can't fathom that. Let me say, oh my goodness, why is it like that? Like we are always going to be slaves. Why we should be, and we realize too that when you get more money is more stress, some more doctor bill, more medication, you really can't enjoy, more sleepless nights because people problem up in your head. You can't enjoy, really enjoy the fruits of your labor. But as Christian have a vision, and when him put out in vision, they laugh off at him and still turn around and laugh at them. And I think it's the same thing with anyone else here who wants or has a plan for their life that is going to be ridiculed at first. But you who know your plan and know how to achieve it, at the end you will smile. Because a lot of people, sometimes undermine farmers, then go out there, them job look small and whatever. But we, that's what we need now. Everybody need food. Everybody need food. Nobody we are going to come a time when we don't have no job. What are we going to do? And then worse, we don't have no land. You see, we can't plant in the office. We don't have no land. And when we don't have no work, so someone we not even have no brain and we own fi think fi do nothing. So we can't as dark. We can't as just get dark. Anyways, that's why I escape the system. I just sickness we can't get away from. Yes, yes, yes. And yeah, that is true because sometimes even when you eat well and do all the good things, it still happens. You just have to pray and hope for the best in that department. But yeah. But Chris, whatever works for you, you know, say your body can. I feel the same way. Me think about it. Me not see how people prepare them food and me no want go consume nothing no I go put me in a no problem. And me can do better for myself. So me, even if it's a small sandwich me I carry come to work, me I carry it and drink some tea or eat some crackers until me get home. But me refuse to take my money every day to buy people food, not knowing how it is prepared. Yeah. It's that bad. I get ridiculed a lot in Canada because I don't eat out, but I tell them I don't care. I only, yeah, that is it. You just have to come to that place of, not caring about what people say because at the end of the day, they are not, look at it, Chris, if you are sick, they're not the ones who are going to come in your body and say, I'm going to take the sickness for you, Chris. I'm going to take the sickness. Or they're going to say, okay, you're sick with that. I'm going to pay 3/4 of the doctor bill for you. No, you're sick, you're bedridden. I'm going to lay in bed with you because you're my friend. And I'm just going to, you know, sympathize with you in that way. No, none of them are going to do it. So you should care zero about what people think about you. Yeah, care zero. And I am in that mindset now where I really don't care what people think about me anymore. It is up to you. Whatever you want to think, fine. What matters is what I think about me and what I am going to do about it. For me, I eat out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the next thing. You turn Joshua. You know that family with Joshua, the soap family. I think they call it soap family. So you have Joshua, you have Kojo. Oh, Kojo is so little and sweet. Um, and the others. Um, it's a family with boys. They're boys, just pure boys, but they are so resourceful and they're vegans. Yes, excellent. Yeah, yes, just Joshua Sweet, and he has not ate meat from me from birth since he was born. He's an adult now, I believe, but yeah, no meat to the thing. And am I right? People think if you're not doing things their way, you're not doing it right. Who says that? Mm-hmm. So you're doing an excellent job with that. You see anything you want and you give it a try, that's the start to success. Success no come from just it being in your head. You have to put it out. Then I was in the hospital doing my surgery. I saw none of them on my children and family, so I care zero. Exactly. That's my point. You see? Exactly. Me no business. And I learned from that too. People gonna say whatever. But as young men and young women, we should know, we should reach the place where we are self-aware in all aspects of our life. Know our religious belief, what we need for our temple physically, emotionally, what we can cope and go through. All those things we are just to try, and it's not going to come overnight, but by reading and learning from others, we will get there gradually. But not just to sit down and to just think about things and watch on social media what this person is doing and that person is doing and take it. But as I said, that the key to our living, our way of life, it comes from the principle of God. Them try bring we down back on TikTok when we just started posting. Okay, but I know guess them see we not care cause we yeah. Oh, this is your name on TikTok too, Veranda Views. If it is so, see 1 minute to the hour, guys. Me thank you. Thank you, and as I said, Veranda, all the other persons who are here, just go under one of my video and leave me a comment, and then I will get back to you there. Okay, Veranda, I'll look at you. Me go on TikTok. You know what me use TikTok to give me ideas to do my videos. That's all. It's a big bugger. And anytime I go on TikTok, my spirit just change. I don't know if anybody else experience, and that me know said the Bible teaches about, being mindful of the things that we hear, the things that we see, and the things that we do, and it is so real. Because when we go over there, it different. It just give me a different feeling, different feeling. So second, so me not really go when me want get a little motivation, inspiration in terms of creativity. Me take a pranks. You call it a peep over there. Yeah, but it's too heavy for me. All right, so enough love and respect. I hope that you guys have a yeah, yeah. Hope you guys have a blessed and productive day. Today is Wednesday, counting down to the end of the work week, and I know that whatever we put our mind to, it's a possibility for us to achieve. So just take it one day at a time, and remember, in everything that you do, inspire someone. All right, bye.